Yeah.
Oh, he sleep. Ah, you little bitch.
Yo, that is a crazy before and after because he is on his back completely. There you go. There you go. And today we got He Terrorized Oklahoma, the diabolical story of Aaron the Plumber.
In a real way.
Huh?
In a real way. That's it. Say. Like that's
Oh, I've never really watched. You already know the vibes. Let's get straight into it. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Yo-Yo Badusky.
Nah, yo. Be sure to check out Stanley's stuff.
Stanley Badusky.
Stanley Life. Let's just get straight into it.
That's also his.
Welcome back to another episode of Hood 187. In today's episode, we're diving into the story of Aaron the Plumber. Aaron Sloan, widely known as Aaron the Plumber, has found
Aaron the Plumber in where he gets to do this in it. I don't think people understand that this isn't a casual thing you just get to do. You have to be in a very specific setting to have a video of you in slow motion with flashing lights doing this
Type
on
shit.
There has to be a music video.
There has to be a rapping about killing people around you.
Like what? So that's what I'm saying. Where did they even get this B-roll?
Story of Aaron the Plumber.
I couldn't tell you.
You know?
I couldn't. I get what you're saying though.
Aaron Sloan, widely known as Aaron the Plumber, has found himself in plenty of internet beef since skyrocketing to fame. But what most people don't know is that long before the plumbing gigs and online stardom, Aaron had a violent past that's rarely talked about. Aaron the Plumber
No, I reacted to this.
was born in Stockton, California, where he and his family faced many hardships. It was alleged that his mother struggled with drug addiction, while his father was a gang leader. Aaron had two uncles and grew up being close to them, with both of them having gang affiliations with the Nightingale Bloods and the Northside Gangster Crips. With strong family gang ties, Aaron had protection in every neighborhood throughout Stockton. During his teenage years, Aaron the Plumber moved with his family to North Tulsa, which is not uncommon. Many people from California have ties to Tulsa and vice versa. This connection contributed to Oklahoma's nickname, Baby Cali, as the state shares similar gang influences with California. Aaron the Plumber attended Central High School while in Tulsa and is
I know
believed
he was going that crazy out here.
Yeah,
he got real
actual street cred.
It's like, I'm not gonna lie, it's cool when you find who are exactly like you online, bro. Because I don't get to see this often. A lot of people be pretending like they from somewhere and they not from that. So seeing this is making me like, you know what I'm saying?
You grew up in Virginia, bro.
to be affiliated with the 46th Street Piru Bloods. It's alleged that he was involved in conflict with the 46th and 49th Boston Avenue neighborhood Crips. Rumors also circulate.
Aren't you?
I am a civilian
Oh, shoot.
from South Carolina. The only gang that I could even be affiliated with or in close ties to is the KKK. KKK.
NGTA
Type shit.
That Aaron the Plumber had put hands on numerous members and even spun their block. The photos of him posted up in the 40s show ties to 111, 42, 44.
I'm over here thinking they said the 40s. I'm over here thinking the 1940s, bro. I don't know why. I was like, when the second he pulled up his picture, yeah, I was like, wait, they had color? And I was like, oh, my fault.
46 and 49 neighborhood Crips. From what I can tell, the location where the picture was taken is territory
Grass long as shit.
claimed by
They need one of them TikTok.
the 49s. But Aaron would be quoted saying that if he saw an op without a gun, he'd either put his weapon away or hand it off to someone else so they could run a fade.
Damn, he was always like that.
Are you a weapon or a fade type of dude?
I'm a shake your hand type of.
I'm a shake your pockets type of.
No, see a 999.
What the f was that?
Huh?
That's how I don't even know if we're allowed to play this part. I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh, he sleep. Ah, you little bitch.
Yo, that is a crazy before and after because he is on his back completely.
Hey, bring my flash. Bring my nigga arm, you know what I'm saying? It's palm.
Hands. This right here, that got laid the out, bro.
You better get the fuck up. Get up, cuz. Get up, cuz. Come on, my nigga. You better get the fuck up. Nigga, you
Mind you, hold on.
Yeah, that asleep, bro.
Yeah, nah. Nigga, this going.
Sometime during his active days as a gang member, Aaron the Plumber would get caught lacking, and an op from a hood he had allegedly attacked days before came back to settle their beef.
King_C cheered. X100. Yo, you and Stanley should box.
Aaron was standing outside of a house, smoking and hanging out. That's when a car circled the block. He knew this was someone he had gotten into it with days prior, but he shook it off, thinking nothing of
Oh,
it.
it's his music video.
Oh shoot, Aaron the Plumber has a song?
Oh, the plumbing bars will go crazy.
Pipe.
Even though I be plumbing, just know that I don't let shit pass.
Huh.
Cause you know what I'm saying?
I don't let shit.
VVS is blinking. I had to get a lot to get this shit out the mud, but gonna let that sink in. When it's me and you, it's just PvP. The way I up a pipe, let's leave this shit ain't What's that shit called? PVC? PVC? Yeah, PVC.
I didn't know the hardware.
Nah, but that's
Nigga,
bad bars, bro.
if I went to plumbing school 3, like before I started consecration, that bar
would
would
be crazy.
I couldn't get it, bro.
That's when the rival member pointed a gun out the window of the car and fired several shots. Aaron tried to pull out his gun to fire back, but before he could, he collapsed
That was not battle rap, so that's not a bingo.
to the ground. Neighbors nearby rushed over, trying to lift him up and get him to the nearest hospital. Aaron the plumber had found out that he had been shot 6 times, with one of the bullets striking him in the face, shattering his nose.
Me personally, I feel like everything around 6 is cool. Like anything under 10, it ain't nothing to really celebrate. Barely touched you. You feel what I'm saying?
Nostril. By 20 years old, Aaron the plumber was arrested for allegedly setting up a robbery through a Craigslist ad. The victims met Aaron Sloan in the
So my God, Mahmoud, you did not get bingo, bro. You did not get bingo. Put it in the Discord.
One of the victims reportedly found the car on Craigslist. After meeting up with Aaron, the seller, going on a test drive and deciding to purchase, a masked man walked up to them and reportedly pointed a gun while demanding money. The suspect allegedly took a wallet, an iPhone from one of the victims, and the other victim ran away from the scene. Both eventually got away and called the police. A witness later reported that Aaron had watched the suspect sneak up behind the victims, and after the robbery, Aaron and the suspect reportedly ran off together, with police saying that Aaron also called dispatch to report the incident. Aaron the plumber was then later identified in a police lineup, after which officers arrested him for 1 count of robbery with a dangerous weapon in concert. He was then taken to the detective division for questioning. In Tulsa, there's growing speculation that Aaron may have cooperated with the police during the interview, with rumors suggesting this might be the reason he eventually returned to Stockton. But after serving time in prison for a series of crimes, Aaron walked out with a new mindset.
I just did. All right, let me see this. I'm curious. What?
You don't know how Bingo work.
Yeah, at all. Mahmoud, it's per reaction, and it has to go in a row.
And it has to be in a row. You filled out the whole card.
Hey, bro.
We appreciate the dedication. It's sad to see.
What the fuck is this, bro?
It's my past life. I told you, bro. Aaron the plumber.
Up in gang life for years, even continuing to gangbang while behind bars. But when his sentence finally ended and those prison gates opened, Aaron knew deep down he didn't want to go back to that life. Still, leaving it behind wouldn't be easy. Once he got out, Aaron landed a job at a local warehouse. It wasn't much, but it was a start. The pay wasn't great and the work was hard. Long hours moving heavy boxes, loading and unloading trucks, dealing with strict supervisors who didn't care about his past or his
That shit was fat, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. That's what I be saying, bro. YouTube saved me.
Wait, so you were gangbanging before, like, you did YouTube? So, like, you did YouTube, like, when the block got hot?
Well, no, I'm saying, like, you know, it was, you know.
No, like, what's the timeline? What was the timeline?
They overlap. They overlap.
They overlap. So, like, during, like, so you would say, like, during, like, your first couple of videos, you were gangbanging and shit, though? Like, around that time?
For sure.
Like, around that time?
Hey everybody, it's your man Stan, and I know what y'all thinking right now. Y'all
So this was catching bodies?
don't even care what's good. Y'all just want to know what happens in. But it's at this time, our school decided to take a field trip to a museum. And that's when I met this girl. Now I never really talked to her because I never
Him? He was
really found her to be my type. And for this story, we're just
him? Like ops, bodies, body bags, 223s.
gonna call this girl number 2. Now I can.
Hello? Oh, okay.
goals. At first, Aaron kept his head down and just did the job. But over time, the small paychecks started to wear on him. The tiny raises barely covered groceries. He watched people around him struggle to survive off the same
Yo, what about your early videos? I never claimed to be a gangster. What the fuck? We don't even have to do that.
wages, and it didn't sit right with him. Aaron's life started to
Makes me want to pinch Stanley's cheeks. But You were a cutie patootie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, hold up.
That's how I threw him off.
So, me and my brother used to share a room with this kid named Sim. Now, Sim was a WrestleMania.
So we all have this thing in our head, you know, kind of looks like a mixture of
I feel like my YouTube voice is a little more established.
I feel like you got me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you got me. I don't even think it's a little. I think
John Witherspoon and a bald cat.
But you know what though? I started there. You had to go from 9 to 7. So like, I want to give it to you because I did not know you had more time in the. I didn't know you had more time in the game than me.
I'm
bro.
almost a decade.
That is a damn.
And it's crazy because YouTube's 20th anniversary is coming up. So I've been here half of YouTube.
Nigga, that's huge.
Right?
Huh.
Only 24 with it though. You know what I'm saying? It's actually kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I think about it the other day.
That's beautiful.
I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? When you find what you want to do in life, you just keep doing that, bro.
I gotta give that to you. Damn.
Appreciate you, my
You OG. What the?
When a close friend showed him a check, $47,000 for one plumbing job, Aaron couldn't believe it. That kind of money wasn't from the streets, it was from honest work. Right then, Aaron knew what he wanted to do, become a plumber. But it wasn't as simple as you might think. He had to pass a tough test, one that 80% of plumbers fail. Aaron had taken the test 5 times before eventually passing. Aaron had officially became Aaron the Plumber and began doing TikToks teaching the black youth on how to do plumbing. His goal was to teach them how to escape the streets and build wealth. But he wouldn't see much success from his TikTok until later on. Aaron the Plumber became famous in June 2024 after he was on a YouTube dating show.
Were you reacting during this time?
No.
I was, bro. I remember. Bro, that's the thing. I remember this, like, going crazy. I reacted to it, then it died down. And Aaron the Plumber came back.
Yeah, he also came back with
like,
some other
this,
stuff.
like,
The
I thought
dating
it was
show
over.
or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this shit was over.
Called Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
She was bad as bro. I found her so attractive.
He made a lot of blunt and shocking comments during the episode, and the video quickly went viral online.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon part. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So, thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great day.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't
Queen.
do too much.
But some viewers were offended by his comments and filed complaints with his employer and said Aaron looked like a Ninja Turtle. And as a result of all the hate, Aaron lost his job as a plumber. But instead of getting angry, Aaron leaned into the jokes and started trolling back. He even released videos dressed like a Ninja Turtle to mock his haters. After that, Aaron the Plumber decided to go all in on content creation. These days, Aaron pops up on all kinds of YouTube channels. Aaron is known for being messy and not having a filter, which often ends with him fighting with other creators. But this controversy only fuels his online presence, keeping him in the spotlight.Is fans would even pull up on him begging to run a fade with him.
I remember
You
this.
gonna catch a fade? Get off at the light, then. Go.
This is like PhD, though. I'm not gonna lie. This is where I started liking him.
This is crazy.
Your fans pulling up to run a fade with you, and you being like, "Yeah, that's so.
That
cool.
is insane.
That's so cool. I ain't gonna lie.
Get out the car, then catch a
That's
fade,
one of the
then.
coolest things I ever heard, bro.
You wanna catch a fade? What a
That's like, imagine getting stopped in traffic and you, hey, yo, you want to battle rap right now, bro?
See, okay, I would do that.
But I'm saying, though,
a fade?
yeah. No, I get it, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold the phone. You wanna catch a fade?
But most of his haters still see him as a sucker, even though Aaron the Plumber is down to pull up anywhere in the US to catch a fade. Now that Aaron the Plumber has fame, a lot of people in Tulsa are trying to take it from him, calling him a snitch and threatening him if he comes back. But Aaron the Plumber replied to anyone who had something to say about him, telling them to stop acting like he wasn't really active when he was in Tulsa. He made it clear he's not worried, saying he can't wait to come back. Aaron the Plumber is someone who came from rags to riches and really showed the world that you can be a gangster and a plumber. But what might stop his fame is his ego, because Tulsa is known for being deadly. So Aaron the Plumber might just lose his life if he pulls up on the wrong YN.
I mean, yeah, if you put it into the universe like that, yeah.
Thanks for watching another episode of Hood 187.
Yo, run the ones right now. I am a civilian, bro. And that's gonna be the video. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Nah, yo.
Supreme King _ C cheered. X100. Stanley, you should box your fans and then yo.
Fans first, nigga. We'll catch you guys in the next one, bro. Okay, all right.